A 1-ton iron block was tied to the man's feet. Then the criminals threw the block into the sea. The immense weight instantly dragged him underwater. Fortunately, he reacted quickly and grabbed onto the railing of the yacht. However, the criminals didn't give him a chance to climb aboard. They immediately started the yacht and accelerated to full speed. At this point, Jimmy couldn't hold on any longer. The combined force of the iron block's weight and the water's resistance pulled him straight to the bottom of the sea. To survive, he had to remove the iron chain from his feet, but it was impossible with his bare hands. Luckily, his gun had also sunk nearby, but it was 10 meters away. He had no choice but to drag the heavy iron block and slowly move forward. Just as he was about to suffocate, he finally reached the gun. He immediately fired and broke the chain, freeing himself and swimming to the surface. Although he was alive, Jimmy was completely exhausted. Without rescue, he would still drown. At that moment, a yacht passed by and Jimmy finally saw hope. However, instead of saving him, the people on board started mocking him, recording his desperate struggle. Fortunately, they were only joking. After teasing him, they pulled him aboard. What Jimmy didn't know was that his wife had also been captured by the criminals. They forced the woman to dive into a sea cave in search of treasure. Every minute, a massive jet of water would shoot out from the cave. If she didn't return in time, she'd lose her life eventually. Lisa reached the cave safely, but one of the criminals suddenly threw away her safety rope. They demanded she dive to the bottom to find treasure, or they wouldn't pull her up. To survive, Lisa had no choice but to comply. Unexpectedly, she actually found the treasure beneath the water. Before she could even feel joy, a sudden current surged. She had to swim downward and tie the rope around a rock. When the water force hit, she clung to the rope tightly to avoid being swept away. However, the treasure chest beside her was torn apart by the current. In an instant, a powerful jet burst from the cave mouth, and large amounts of gold were flushed out.